Well, good morning everybody. Taking a hike up Temporal Gulch right here. Right just at the break of dawn. Pretty country so far. Sun looks like it's just starting to get pinking up the sky back there, just the slightest bit. Great big sycamores, and there's cottonwoods down here, and there's big old oak trees, and of course your usual accompaniment of cat's claw and mesquite. Tell you what, that stuff will eat you up. It certainly will. This is pretty. Got lots of like little canyons and this kind of things going on here. And I'm gonna hike up a mountain here about close to 3,000 feet, I think, right away over the next 2 or 3 hours. And then we'll hike back down off the mountain. And this will be the second mountain that we hike over out in the southern desert. They call these things sky islands because basically they're totally different. Ecology, everything about them, plants, animals, everything's different up on these things. And they're super high. The desert down there is about 2,000 to 3,000 feet. But these mountains are going up to 9,000 feet high, or more than 9. And so it's really pretty neat contrast, I wouldn't have thought it myself, again, not being a native, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Got up and had my oatmeal and my coffee, and I think I got about a 3 or 4 mile more of road walk to do to get up to where the trail takes off. And so, yeah, I think we're going to a place tonight called Gardner Canyon, and my next water source is clear up on top of the mountain about 5 miles away or so, 6 miles, but it's nice and cool. In fact, it's actually cold, and so it's gonna be a pretty easy hike to water today. And yeah, I like this canyon. Well, made a little progress this morning, mile or 2 maybe, and we're coming out into what is now some sunshine up there. You can see that pretty little canyon coming in over there. Yeah, beautiful hike. Kind of like it. You can see if you look around there, I don't know if I can get a good view of it for you up there. Mount Wrightson's right there though. We'll be right up there before too long. And yeah, it's kind of the plan for the day. Sun's coming up, time's going by. Lots of cows in here. Been a fair bit of water down the creek. Not that I need any because I got some back at the camper, but could have got it there just as good. Well, here we are. I have crested the highest point right back there behind me someplace, and it's pretty much downhill from here. Pretty much downhill. Got a couple great big old switchbacks got to do here. Get down, lose some elevation. About 1.5 miles, there's a spring called Bear Spring. Looked like there was some good water there, so I'll probably stop back there for lunch. Probably be there about lunchtime, I suspect. Something like that. Yeah, anyhow. Good time. It's pretty out here. We didn't get quite as high on this mountain as we did on that last big one. About 6,800 feet, I think, something like that. 6,700 maybe. And there's a haul up here. I'll tell you what, it makes me feel like I did something. I don't know, I think I got about 6 miles or 5 miles to get down to the canyon where we're going to be at. It's kind of an interesting forest here. You got couple kinds of pine growing in here. You got a bunch of different willows, it looks like. There's madrone happening here. And you got a Arizona cypress happening. I didn't even know what that was. I thought it was a juniper. Finally managed to identify that thing today. Arizona cypress. It grows in here. And you got a bunch of stuff. Bare grasses and lots of different plants happening in this country. Actually is pretty darn neat, actually. Heading down this hill. I'm gonna go all the way out there is where I'm gonna go. If you can't see it, that's where we're going later today. So we gotta get off of this mountain and out onto that flat. Head for the flats down there. And then I'll meet up with Meanwhile back at the camper down there. See it back up there? That's Mount Wrightson. Pretty cool, huh? I like it. I like it a lot. Now I didn't walk up there and I'm glad I didn't, but nonetheless, I like to look at it from here. All right. Well, we're gonna come up to Bear Springs in a little less than 1/10 of a mile. So I figured I'd turn this on and let you guys see the, I don't know, we're back down. We've basically hiked off the top of that ridge up there, which was good because, man, as soon as I turned down the mountain, it got cold. Mainly because I wasn't walking up the mountain anymore. It got cold, probably. Yeah. When we get to Bear Springs, it's going to be lunchtime, which is going to be a good thing because I'm mighty hungry. Mighty hungry. And so, let's see. So this is called Bear Spring right here, huh? So I wonder where the spring is at. See the sign right there? There's the sign. Well, nothing all that good. I suspect it's right down there in the bottom of the canyon. Way down in there. Probably about 20 or 30 yards down there. I don't think I'm gonna go down there. I think I'm just gonna keep on going down this way. I don't need any water. Probably won't be going to Bear Springs, seeing as how I have to walk all the way down there and then back up to get to it. If I needed the water, I'd have been down there. I would have been down there for sure. And it gives you a view of the country though. It's pretty here. A lot going on. Lots of trees. Get down to the bottom like this, the trees get pretty big, you know. I'm glad to get off of the ground that's not so steep. Flat ground is good. Well, I'll check in with you later. Just getting down to the bottom of the wash down here. And, whoa, look at this. Shoot, this creek is actually running. I'll have to show you. Pretty cool. I can hear water running right up there. That's the first running creek I've run into on the Arizona Trail. If I had wanted water, obviously this would have been a good place to get it. Can you hear it? Right back there. Yeah, it's the first running creek, which is pretty cool. Now there's another spring down the way here, which don't much matter now that you got running water all over the place. Yep, well, I haven't stopped to eat lunch. I need to do it. I'm just having too much fun. I need to stop.